Welcome to another pick a card reading. Today we're going to be talking about your first time with them. This is going to be an 18 plus reading, so if you're not 18 plus, get off my page, or if you don't want to see this, since I'm going to get a bit detailed, get off my page. But also, we're going to be talking about your first time with them, which could be your first time ever, your first time with your next partner, or your first time after, like, if you've been away for a while, you haven't really had relations for a while, right? Set your intention, okay? Allow yourself to feel drawn. Maybe some of you already had a pile that popped up into your mind. Allow yourself to feel drawn to whichever pile feels most energetically aligned with you, okay? Pile number one, pile number two, pile number three. Let's get started. Hey, pile number one, you have the butterfly charm. So, in terms of your first time with this person, automatically I'm seeing back arching, back breaking. No, but I'm also seeing that it's going to be a very transformational encounter because likely this is the feeling of I haven't had many people take care of me before sexually, and being around you, it feels different. It's very transformative this first time, okay? Okay, your first time with this person, we have the card of fear and insecurity up in the air. So like I said, there's a bit of insecurity going into this, not gonna lie, because someone here either feels like they're inadequate, they haven't had enough experience, or their past experiences have not been the best. Up in the air also tells me that someone here could be an air sign. Someone here could also be a little bit older or set in their ways. I'm getting this feeling of like, I'm used to doing things a certain way, so it's really, I don't know how to handle this. For some of you, I'm getting that this deals with sexual exploration, so it's like your first time with a guy, your first time with a girl, something like that. There's something like it's the first time with someone that's different from my usual type, essentially. And for some of you, it's literally your first time. So, obviously, one of the pieces of advice here is to try your best to calm down here. But I'm seeing that there's just a bit of like nerves going on here. We have farewell to the moon. So, this is about lunar cycles. Okay. This is all about the moon. So, this would be happening at nighttime. There could be a full moon or some connection to the moon around the time that this happens. If you are someone that is a Pisces, for example, this could be something that would resonate with you because Pisces is ruled by the no, it's not. No, it's not. I'm a liar. Cancer is ruled by the moon. I was thinking of the moon card in tarot. Okay, all right. So the moon. Hold on. I'm drawn to the blue here as well. Some of you could have powder blue as your favorite color. The powder blue or light blue could be like relevant. It could also be your hair color, but that's important here. I'm seeing someone feeling a bit exposed and vulnerable. So I'm also seeing that this person's gonna really want to look at you, like every inch of you, okay? Because I'm seeing the moonlight hitting your skin. So this could be like by a window, underneath the moonlight, so like outside, or there's something about lighting where they just want to see all of you. So this is a really cool energy. Okay. This could also be quite emotional because the moon deals with emotions. So you could have a very emotional connection with this person. I'm also getting the Samaritan card here, which to me is like helping someone out. This person's going to make you owe many, many, many times. Okay. The reason why is because they are someone that likes to please the other person. They want to help someone out. They want to make someone feel held. Actually, that's so sweet. I heard the word, they want to make someone feel held. They're going to make you feel supported, especially emotionally. So yeah, it's like I'm just seeing like a lot of passion, like making love instead of just sex. Like I'm seeing it being like, I just see someone being very sensual and like touching you because they don't want to spook you, make you scared. They want to make you feel comfortable. That's such a beautiful and caring energy for your first time. I'm so happy for you guys. We also have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yep, this is someone who is like doesn't really feel confident in their own skin. Someone here could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But this is like, I just see this person doing their best to calm your fears. I also feel that it could be that before you meet each other, you guys are sexting each other. There's a feeling of like hey, like I'm going to like sending each other nude photos essentially, or like sending each other videos or phone sex even, where it's like you're kind of getting comfortable with this person through that before you meet each other. And I'm also seeing that when you do meet each other, they really like to watch you. They really want you to focus on finding pleasure for yourself. So I just see them helping you out, making sure that you're ate. They might eat you out. They might like, want to just help you out in terms of reaching that state. But that's what I see. We have the card of protection guardian. Drop your shields. Like I said, this encounter is going to make you feel more comfortable though. They are going to make you feel safe. I also see like a lot of hands kind of moving. So I'm seeing someone like being like giving you a massage, like they might be just filling you up a lot. There's a lot of affection and care with this. This feels like a very intimate encounter from what I'm seeing so far because they're very aware of like possible insecurities or that again it's your first time or your first time in a while. I'm also getting that for some of you, this is someone you were estranged with. So maybe you did have a connection, but you kind of fought with each other. But I see someone being more comforting and being like, okay, like I don't want us to fight anymore, but it's very gentle, passionate, caring. What else am I seeing here? I also feel like for some of you, you might do well with Googling some stuff, um, especially if it's your first time ever, because I'm seeing a little bit of like, is that really what what am I supposed to do with that? Like, so I'm seeing someone get a little bit like either shocked because of their size or of their like what they look like underneath, or because it's not something you've encountered before. So I'm getting Google maybe like Google something. I don't know. Okay. But other than that, I'm also seeing a lot of like, there's a lot of water energy here. So this is a lot of wetness, sweat, but that's also coming in waves. Oh, I didn't mean to say it that way, but I guess so. Yeah, coming in waves or just coming in a lot of times. Anyway, it feels like a lot of back and forth and like, so starting and stopping again. So that could be edging, something like that as well. Okay. We have the card of the narcissist. Okay, but let's not interpret that so darkly. Narcissist is about like being a little bit selfish. So this person's going to encourage you to be selfish because they want you to come. They want you to feel good. They want you to have pleasure. So I see that being you receiving a lot, or you're taking charge, you're taking control. At first, I don't see you doing that. I see you being a little bit like, oh my God, jittery. But then as you get more comfortable, I see you maybe getting on top or like taking charge, telling them what to do and where to put it, right? That's also this card. Okay. What else am I seeing here? Someone here could also be like part of a charity. Someone could just be very helpful person. I already said air, fire sign as well. Possible Pisces or Cancer. Yeah, someone here could work in terms of like, this is shield. So that's like army, law enforcement, anything that involves protection, cyber protection even. Someone here could own a business because Queen of Wands is like entrepreneurial spirit. Okay. We also have the Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm just seeing this is one of those sexual encounters where you don't feel like you're taking the burden of everything. In the past, when you've had partners, you felt like it's people pleasing energy. It's like, I need to like make you happy. I need to do everything for you. This time around, this person's going to make you feel different. There's a lot of passion here. I'm also seeing like multiples. So you guys are going to be doing this multiple rounds in a night, or it's like doing it again and again. But I'm seeing it being something that tires you both out, gets you guys to sleep. It's definitely at night. That's what I'm seeing. I'm definitely seeing like windows as well for some of you, like by a window, because again, I see the moonlight coming in. Yeah. And I see you both being very tuckered out, like just tired after. Very like tired enough to sleep, essentially. Fiona and the unicorn. So this is going to be like a very interesting and it's an experience to remember actually. Yeah. This feels like it's sacred or it's something that's like a unicorn. Like it might not always be like this. And I don't want you to get sad about that because it just makes it special. It can become like this again, but there's an intensity to whatever this is because I see you getting what you want. And that's something that has been difficult for you. Letting go. Yep. So this is you letting go, allowing yourself to achieve orgasms, allowing yourself to just be appreciated and loved. I'm also seeing, what else am I seeing here? Like I'm seeing mirrors here. So again, there's something about liking to watch. Maybe there's a mirror around and you're like seeing yourselves get nasty by the mirror. That's what I'm seeing. It's not a lot of like the sexual details, success. So that's the orgasm. But it's more of the feelings and the emotions that they want to convey here. We have the card of the servant. Like I said, this person's going to want to really please you. And I'm seeing that like whether it's oral, whether it's just achieving orgasm, it's like I see them exploring your body and kind of like I want to express it like pushing buttons and seeing what works and what feels good for you. That's like an amazing energy. Okay. All right. I also see like with the butterfly charm, that's you coming out of your shell and just feeling transformed by it, like feeling more confident in yourself. Someone here could also work in the service industry. Someone here could also be very, very successful. Yeah, okay. We also have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, okay? All right. How does this feel like? Okay, so I actually see this being mostly about you. It might even be a little uncomfortable and weird for you because you're like, I want to do something for you. Like, what can I do for you? And I see them being like, no, I want it to be about you. So it's like not being able to repay the favor because I see it being mostly about you. For some of you, this could be someone that, I don't know, it's like, I almost want to pay you because of how good it is. But the feeling I get is like, it's just because you haven't been kind of worshipped like that in a while. It's okay to accept it. Someone could be an earth sign as well. Wedding rings, yep. So this could, for some of you, this could be someone you're in an actual relationship with, or that it could literally feel like marital bliss. It could just feel someone could be meeting someone at a wedding. This is the union of two bodies, right? So I just see it being very much like making love. It's a very gentle energy. It's a very comforting and safe energy, which is most important. But yeah, for some of you, you could eventually get into a relationship with this person as well. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for that. Hold on. We have some physical attributes cards. So I love pulling these out. Let's see. So this could resonate for you or for your person. We have white, gray, or silver hair, or like I said, someone could just be older in age. Okay. Has tattoos, at least one. I'm also getting S, J, and P for initials, or someone who has connections to Sarah Jessica Parker, or like maybe has been watching Sex and the City or whatever the spinoff is. Dyed hair, rainbow colored hair, multicolored. I said blue hair earlier. We also have someone who is an actor, singer, musician, performer. Someone could just be very creative, known for great teeth or smile. Okay. We have quiet, soft-spoken, and tiny voice. And we have moles or beauty mark. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you like that. Definitely comment below if this resonates or if you are claiming this. And let me know what else you want me to do a pick a card reading on. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, let's talk about your first time with them. So the peace card is here. This can involve someone who is a peacekeeper. This is like either Libra energy, someone who is non-confrontational, someone who loves peace, does something in relation to peace or humanitarian activities. Someone here could also be a peacekeeper, so things like police, that could be lawyers as well. It could be that this first time is also going to be very peaceful, okay? We have the card of the teardrop here, so great personal sorrow. Someone here could, well, not to be too blunt, but I'm seeing someone like, it's so good, I could cry. That's what I heard. But also I see that as someone was having a really bad day or a really rough time around the time that this sexual encounter happens. But yeah, I'm hearing it's so good, I could cry. Okay. We have the card of the divine child. This is innocence, purity, and redemption. suggests a special connection with the divine. Okay, so again, this to me is like, well, it could be a divine connection with someone. This could be a soulmate. For some of you, this could just be a connection where you feel almost like getting on your knees and praying to God because of how good it is. I think that there's something about this encounter, this sexual encounter, where it makes you feel, it like transcends you, like it makes you believe in something more. Again, there's this inner peace that's achieved because there must have been some form of chaos in your life prior to the event happening. Okay, we have the card of pets here. I kind of see that as like petting someone, like, you know, there's a lot of like send I want to say comforting touch. Okay, that seems to be the commonality between yourself and pile number one. So make sure that you go check that out after this. But the peace charm here, again, that's like, it feels like very peaceful energy. I know it's so weird because it's like pets, as in dogs or cats, but petting as well is signified by that card, right? So someone's like touching you, really touching your hair. I just see someone really wanting to like stroke your cheek. There's a lot of like comforting gestures. So maybe someone was crying before this or just having a really tough time, but it looks like we're getting comfort from someone, okay? Okay, let me see what else first. We have the Devil card in reverse. Yeah, so this is about releasing negativity, releasing control and resentment. Because whatever happened in the past for you in sex or in love or just recently, there was something that was really heavy you were dealing with. And I just see this person wanting to comfort you and wanting to be like, hey, like, I want to make you feel better. And this is how they're going to make you feel better. So the Capricorn card here must be you in the submissive, but someone here is in the submissive for sure. Like I'm seeing possibly switching roles actually. So it could be that like, if that person is normally dominant, they could be in a more submissive role and you're taking control. Or if you're more dominant, you could be more submissive, right? There's a role switch going on here. I'm seeing someone letting go of negativity, control, and just allowing themselves to be penetrated. Why is that the word that came into mind? It's allowing yourself to be in that sexual connection. It's also possible that you may be like upside down somehow. So, because I'm seeing this, right? This could be like if the bed, like if this was the head of the bed, you could be like upside down. Okay. There could also be like, sometimes this could also represent like, again, being tied up a bit of BDSM, but just light, especially because of these cards. It's not giving me like actual BDSM, it's more like light. Yeah, okay, like tying someone up, basically. We have the card of the animal guardian, trust your instincts. Yeah, so I kind of see it as like being, it's interesting. I feel like there's a gentleness to this energy, but I don't think they're gonna shy away from fucking you. Because there's like, it's gentle, but it's also like effing you like an animal. So it could just be that like at the start it's about comfort, but then it suddenly turns into something more, okay? Someone here could also work with animals, could have a very special connection. They could have pets, you could have pets. Someone here could also be a Capricorn. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Someone may have a connection to things like the animals on this photo. Someone here could be of Native American descent as well. Someone here could also be like into like, I mean, this is gonna sound weird, but like devil kind of like signs or aesthetic. Like I'm thinking of Doja Cat and like she has like her, you know, her horns, her devil aesthetic. Not necessarily that they're into Satanism, but like devil aesthetic or more badass leather jacket kind of thing. Someone here could also be bald, like no hair or shave their head. I'm also seeing, I'm also feeling tattoos. Okay, but we'll see with the cards later as well. We have the card of news are expected. So there's news is expected. I'm seeing that as, and then Wednesday is here. So Wednesday could be when this happens. But I also see this as a very isolated place because it's in outer space. Like I told you, this sexual encounter is going to make you transcend and go into outer space. It's going to feel like that for sure. It's like, I've never had this before. Like, wow, you know? But also, it could be that you guys are doing it somewhere where it's very isolated. Like, I'm thinking, this could sound weird, but like attic or like, it's like no one can hear you from there. Like, it's somewhere abandoned. It's somewhere very like, just us. It's very in the dark the way that I'm seeing it. Um, but in such a way that you don't have to like lower your voice if you're loud. Like I'm just seeing there's a separation from others. So it could just be like a house that's like very separated from like another village or something. It could be if you guys are in a cabin or whatever. But yeah, could be a tent. This is camping. Yeah. The fairy ring. So new skills, advanced training, rapid movements. Like I said, it's a gentle, comforting energy at first, but this is new skills. So for some of you, you will be learning new skills sexually from this person. For others, if this is a lover you already have, and this is your first time after a while, it could be that they're coming in with new skills and you're like, oh, where'd that come from? I'm also seeing that if this is your first time with a new person, for example, it's new, it's very different, right? Advanced training, you're seeing that they're very good at what they do, they're very good at pleasing you. Um, it's a very hot, hot and heated kind of like sexual encounter. I'm seeing a lot of rapid movements. So it's very much like fast, hard, like very, again, with the BDSM here, like it kind of makes sense. Essentially, I see it as like hot and heavy. It's like coming out of a place of great emotion though, but it's like, okay, like let me have it now. Let me do all of this to you now. Yep, the mermaid of immersion, complete commitment. So I almost see you guys getting very swirled up in each other, like almost like you forget where you are or you forget your sense of self and you're just very in the moment with this person or they're very in the moment with you. For some of you, this could be somewhere outdoors or by water. I'm also seeing church for some reason because of these windows, but it could just be like a place that's old or ancient. Again, there's an abandoned kind of feeling to it, or somewhere that's like no one would ever look here, you know? Yeah, I'm also seeing there could be water near this place or fire, like a campsite. I'm also seeing the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, the way that I see this, so I see it being happy still for the most part, but we might not achieve O as much as we like, right? And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because sex can be still be pleasurable without it, right? But like I'm seeing something like it may not get there, but I think we're still emotional though. So I'm trying to understand where that fits in. I wonder if it's because someone here is feeling really sad, and so it's like kind of rage driven or just like emotion, passion driven. But nonetheless, I still see it being a very happy encounter because, again, I see you guys getting lost in each other. That maybe you don't even care about whether you reach O or not. It's just like you just want to keep going, you know? But the Ten of Cups can also okay, the Ten of Cups reverse can also mean like 10 times. That can also mean like the 10th may be important, the 15th may be important here. With the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so I just kind of see that as like keeping on going and going and going and going, but we might not reach O, but it's like it's definitely pleasurable in a sense of like just needing to get it out of your system, right? That's what I'm seeing. Okay, with the King of Wands, yeah, the King of Wands in reverse is a bit of aggression. So again, it's a little bit like rough and hard, but maybe you like that. I don't know your life, but but no, like it seems like it's something that will be pleasurable for both of you. So I'm here for it. Okay, I need to like wipe my eye. Oh my God, sorry, I'm like tearing up. Okay. So I'm also seeing this like again, someone could be sitting on another person's lap. Oh, so we might not reach O the normal way. So for example, if you reach orgasm through like penetrative ways, for example, it might not be that way. Like someone might have to help another person out to get there, right? Because I'm just seeing it being like I just need to bone this bone you or like to get this out of my system. But then because someone's so focused on that, like they might not get there, but it doesn't mean we're not going to get there, period. We might have to help each other out to get there separate from the actual maybe penetrative sex or something like that. You know? Yeah. Anyway, I'm also seeing that someone here could be a diver. Someone could be very interested in the waters, could have a connection to the ocean, live close to the ocean. I already said that though, but that's what I'm seeing. Okay. All right. We also have the profit card. Someone here could be very rich or could like to gamble. Okay, the reason why is like this feels like a risk. Oh, okay. So for some of you, this is a very risky activity, which is why I was saying there's an element of like outdoors, campsite in a church or somewhere that's like you don't think anyone's gonna be there. But I think that that's why you guys are not reaching by penetrative like ways, because it's like someone's on the lookout and someone's like, I'm taking a risk by doing this. So I see you guys helping each other out in more discreet ways to finish each other off. But the profit card is here, so that to me is like money can be, it's not really money, but someone could be rich or having getting money out of this. Or it could also be that you're still going to end up with something good. You're still going to owe, just not in the way you would expect. We also have the card of environmentalist. Yeah, so someone here could literally be an environmentalist, could be vegan, could be vegetarian, could just be like very into the environment. Or, like I said, this could be outdoors or in nature or have some form of connection to nature. It's definitely someplace. Oh, you know what? With the window, this could be like pressed up against the window. Like they might be fucking you against the window because it's like it's like there's an element of it that's like very risky. Like someone might see us. The mask card is here. Yeah, so someone here could be like, because it's very BDSM flavored. It's like, it's like someone here could be wearing a mask or a blindfold or a gag or something. Or this could also be that like we're role playing and like putting on a different persona to make this work. Yeah. But it's like essentially the story I'm seeing is it starts off from somewhere that's like someone needs comforting, someone's not having the best day, is angry or is sad, but then we turn it into something more exciting. Okay. Let's see some physical attributes here. We have green eyes, green contact lenses sometimes. We have shorter than you. Okay. We have great at trivia, bookworm, avid reader, significant scar. We also have average build or body, dirty talk, a lot of dirty talk. We also have great capital in bed and gamer or games here. All right. So that's it for you, group number 2. Make sure to check out the other piles if you want to see what else is out there. I'll see you next time. Okay. Bye. Hey, group number 3, let's see what's coming your way when it comes to the first time with them. So the tower charm, or not tower, rather, it's an archway. I kind of see this as like, I don't know why, but I see this as someone's legs and kind of like butt. So I see that as like someone from behind. That could be eating ass, or that could be like, that could be like fucking someone from behind, essentially. But that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so I'm seeing someone being taken from behind. I'm also seeing that with this is like, these are like different positions because this resembles strength and structure. Yeah, so someone here is doing like weird or random ass Kama Sutra-esque positions. Okay, all right, let's see what else is coming to you. Rebel, yeah, so this is a very rebellious energy. Your first time with them will be very like, there's a lot of like power play dynamics, but also like you're doing something you never would have done before or with other people. This is also like having sex with someone that's out of character for you. So either you could be like with someone that you never would be with, like someone that's not your type, someone that's not the gender, for example, that is usually your type, even. That could be like having sex, but like that's like, I'm reminded of the phrase like good girl in the streets, bad girl in the sheets, whatever the actual phrases, but something like that. Like it's different. What they look like is different from how they, you know. We also have the card of adrift or letting go. This is like earth shattering. I'm seeing this, but I'm seeing like shaking. So they're gonna make you shake and quiver. But I also see that as like being able to let go. Okay, so this feels like a long awaited release. For some of you, you haven't done this in a while, or it's like you've been holding back. There might be some edging going on during this session because it feels like you're holding on to something and you're just like, you let go and all the good stuff, all the good feelings come to you. Come to you. Anyway, but with the card of adrift, for some of you, this could be in a pool. Some could be having sex in a pool or by the beach. Or like this place, like a hammock. I know that's like a tree branch, but I see that as like a hammock or somewhere outdoors. But essentially, I see someone being able to like let go of their inhibitions and just feel good. The liar card is here. Okay, be careful if someone's sneaky. So don't worry. Okay, when it comes to your first time with them, I see someone being sneaky. So it's like they catch you off guard. Okay, something they does catches you off guard. That's like if you're blindfolded or if you have your eyes closed, they tell you to close your eyes and then they flip you around, take you from the back or something, something like that. There's something about it that's very much like it catches you off guard. That's all I want to say about that. Okay. The visions card is here. Psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing out of body travel. What did I say? It's going to make you feel very much like out of your body. Like it feels very, very good. With the visions card, they want to make you watch. Okay? So it's like they're going to do something and they love it when you look at them or they love it when you watch them do it. So that's like if you're receiving oral, it's like they love it when you watch them, or when you're giving them that, like they love it when you watch them. um, the visions card also, there could be an exchange of like photos or something before you guys do this, because someone here is really putting a lot of effort into what you see. So that's like exchanging nude photos, dressing up in lingerie. Someone is like really putting an effort on what I want to make you see, which part of me, that's what I'm seeing here. Your first time with them. It could also be that you've been dreaming about this moment. Yeah, you've been dreaming about having sex with them, or they've been dreaming about you, and that dream comes true. Okay. Yep, the card of freedom. Yeah, so there's a lot of like freedom, like finally. Okay, so this could be, if this is your first time ever, this could be like finally I'm getting to do it. If this is your first time with someone new or your first time after a long time, it's going to be very liberating. I'm also seeing like, I don't know why I'm seeing like free the titties, but the way that I see that is like, I just see, how do I explain this? There's an element of this that is by sunshine. Yes, there's a moon here, but I feel more drawn to this. So I guess it could be different for everybody in terms of the weather that day, but I'm seeing light and I'm seeing like someone wanting to look at someone's breasts or someone's body by the light. And it's like, like exposing them. But I just see whatever this person is, I keep seeing them doing something from behind. So it's like if they're taking your clothes off, it's from behind. If they're kissing your neck, it's from behind. Or maybe you're the one doing that to them. But a lot of back being turned, energy here. Okay. But it's going to make you feel very free and liberated. It's like they want to please you. They just don't want you to be anxious. They want you to feel free. We have the card of heartbroken here. So some of you could be doing this around the time you're heartbroken with someone. And so you're like, I want to feel something more again. So you get into a sexual connection with this person. Yeah, because the archway is all about opportunity. So that's about like feeling like there's more options for you out there. So I feel like this sexual encounter with this person is going to make you feel like, you know what? Maybe there are other people that can make me happy. Maybe that person that broke my heart isn't the only one, right? Someone could also be a liar and that lead to that heartbreak, that led to that heartbreak in the past, right? Again, this is rebellious energy. This is like FU energy. This is like, I hate my ex. I don't want to go back to them again. I'm leaving them for good and I'm going to go with someone else. That's that energy there. That's why there's a lot of rebelliousness. This could also be for some people, it's like with overly controlling parents. Again, this is an 18 plus video. Get off my page. But like, for some of you that have like very controlling parents, like I'm seeing you guys in a state of like, I'm going to do whatever I want and I'm going to really feel really good about it. Okay. But this is a very freeing thing. Okay. Well, with the Eight of Swords here, okay, so someone is feeling very anxious or like there's something going on mentally. There's something that's like, I've been very angry, I've been feeling very down, feeling very frustrated, but I see this sexual encounter making you feel better. Someone could be tied up here. So there could be like, a bit of BDSM there. You might want to check out the other piles if they resonate as well, by the way. I'm also seeing, in terms of work or any other details about the people involved here, someone here could be out of work or could be doing a job that is out of the norm. So something that's like, I don't know why I want to say vigilante shit. So maybe some of you are listening to Taylor Swift and that, but it's like something that's rebellious in nature. So either you're going through your villain era or you're doing something that is like kind of, maybe a little illegal, to be honest, or you're doing something that's like out of character, or you're doing something that's out of the norm. If you're doing something for work, it's something that people are like, oh, that's what you do for work. Like it's curious. It's something that's interesting. Someone here could also literally be clairvoyant, or like someone could be like a psychic, a tarot reader. I'm also seeing someone here could be from another country or wants to go to another country. I'm just seeing this as like horizons. So like someone wants to leave, move out, start a new life by themselves. We have the card of temperance. Someone could be drinking around the time that this happens. There's lingerie. I told you about the visions, right? This is one of the few cards where there's actually lingerie here. So there's like effort being put into like, I want to make you feel good. Like the foreplay is just as important as the act itself, because someone really prepped for it. This is the type where like, I'm going to wax every single thing. Or I'm going to put on angel wings, and we're going to role play, I'm going to make sure we set the mood with the lighting. There's a lot of effort being put into the stuff before it, because this feels like a very special moment of freedom and feeling like an exhale. Okay. The temperance card also tells me that you both are going to be very reciprocal in this first time. It's not just one person making the other feel good. It's both people equally doing this to each other. We have the card of time for spiritual rest on Sunday. So Sunday could be when this happens. Spiritual rest. This could also be like, again, it feels like a very relaxing time. There's massage oils. There's a song playing in the background. There's candles. There's rose petals. There's a lot of effort put into the preparation for this. Okay. This is a special moment. Even though there was some form of heartbreak in the past, it's coming from a place of like, you know what? I just want to feel good right now, and that's my only priority, right? And I'm going to make this special moment for me, if not for you, or if not for anybody else. Like I see someone really putting effort into self-care. Okay. I'm also seeing someone kind of expose themselves. Like someone's taking their clothes off. Like you're having a conversation with this person, you meet them at their apartment or something, and they're starting to take their clothes off, and you're like, caught by surprise, like, what? Which I think has been the energy of this reading. Like someone's catching you by surprise. The Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so to me, that's like non-committal. This is giving the feeling of like, I don't know where this is going. I'm not saying that it's not going to be a relationship or that you're going to break up. I'm just saying this is the vibe of like, I don't know what tomorrow brings. I don't know where we're going to be tomorrow, if I'm going to like you tomorrow. All I care about is that I feel good now. Okay. The Hierophant in reverse, this is doing things that are unholy. So I definitely see someone like possibly playing with toys or like doing something that's like, oh gosh, the gods are startled by what you're doing. Just kidding. No, I see that as like doing something that's a little wild or like out of your comfort zone, or sexually like not the norm, right? It's not vanilla for sure. It's like exploring all those other things. I've been also saying a lot of things that are done from behind, so interpret that how you will. Yeah, see, this is like priest or faith. I told you there's something about this that's like divine. Like, damn, like, do some of you role play like priests? I don't know. But this is the feeling of like doing, because there's a lot of like angel, priest imagery. That's the feeling of someone dresses up as a nun and you're doing something really naughty. But even if it's not that, right? This is the vibe of like spirituality. So it could be that it's very tantric in nature as well, or that being around each other makes you feel very spiritually connected because the sex is that good. I don't know. The bridge card is here. Yeah, so this is kind of like, to me, this is kind of like, it resembles a bridge as well. So this is connection between the two of you, like a really strong connection, or you build a connection out of this encounter after you encounter this person for the first time. Like it's a developing relationship, or you feel more drawn to each other after you have sex with each other. But the bridge can also be Yeah, that could be like a sexual position. I just don't know what. Like someone bent over. I mean, what else could it be? Like there's someone that's like, horizontal and someone that's vertical, basically. We have the sun card here, and joy, success, and happiness. So, like I said, I'm not sure about the weather here because I'm seeing moon, I'm seeing the sun, but I'm also seeing that someone here is going to be like, someone here is going to be selfish, but I think it's both of you because of the temperance card here. It's like I see you both being selfish, which is a good thing actually, because it means both of you are getting and receiving pleasure. Someone here could also be a Sagittarius, a Taurus. Sun is here. That could be Leo energy or a strong sun, I guess. Yeah, fire related, fire signs. But I'm getting mostly like Taurus, Sagittarius, Leo. Um, yeah, hold on. Oh, someone here could be spiritual. Oh, that's why. Someone here, like I said, someone here could be like a tarot reader, an actual priest, a priestess, like someone who could work in like fields like that. The Hierophant reverse, someone who is a nomad or someone works in a non-traditional way. My light's starting to go on. I can do this. I can finish this. Let's see what physical attributes we'll see with you and this person. Okay. We have graded trivia, bookworm, avid reader, short or shorter than you, and green eyes. We have actor, singer, musician, performer. We have mysterious or shady. Like I said, someone here does something shady. We have someone who wears braids, hair extensions, wig, or toupee. Could be that someone's just very secretive and not really likes to post themselves on social media. Sexual exploration, kinky, BDSM, fetish. What did I say? Slim build, toned, and athletic. What else? So someone here could also be a person with disability. And we also have great lips, tongue, or mouth. Okay. So that's it for this reading. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next time. Okay. Bye.